Man them. Huh? Chelsea. 6-0 against Everton, bro. I can't believe it. I honestly can't believe it. Because this manager actually went with the attack that I wanted. This manager decided to be a little bit brave today. Do you know what I'm saying? Hey, I honestly can't believe it, yeah, because I was not confident before this game, bruv. I was not confident before this game. Yeah? Make sure you smash up the likes and let me know your thoughts in the comments. But you don't know I wasn't confident in this game. And why should I be? Why should I be confident when I'm seeing the performances I've been seeing lately? You know? We haven't lost in ages. I keep saying performances mean something. That's where I get my confidence. Performances like today. Lineups like today. Ideally, yes, I don't want Gallagher in the pivot. Of course, Enzo is the best person to play in that pivot. But I'll be real. He done his thing today. He done his thing today. He was getting the ball. He was moving it quick. He was confident on it. But guess what? That's what happens when you kill teams. Everyone starts to get a little bit of confidence, you know? Not when you give away sloppiness or these individual mistakes. You give the ball away, you know, recklessly. Now everyone's head's gone and now the momentum shifted to the other team. This is what happens when you take your chances and you start to kill teams. The mentality changes. And I'm looking at Gallagher in that pivot today. That looked like a guy that was confident and he knew everyone around him was switched on. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't want him in the pivot going forward. I'm not saying he's the answer now in the pivot, but he had a good game today, so I have to big him up because I didn't want him in that pivot. You know, he was good today. Caicedo, solid today. Solid from the minute goal. I saw this guy, you know, winning the ball back, like I said, popping it off. He was even involved in some of the goals as well, like in terms of winning the ball back and playing it, giving the first pass before we obviously go on the attack. Yeah. But then, you know, people who talk about Caicedo, they'll say, oh, you know, he didn't score today. He didn't assist today. He's 115 million. That's what we're expecting from him to get any sort of ratings. But games like today, he just goes under the radar. Because unfortunately, people don't understand how important that role is. Having that anchor in the midfield, yeah? Doing what Caicedo does. He hasn't been amazing all season, you know, but he's been good. He's been decent this season, in my opinion. You know, better than what a lot of people say online. You know, and I've seen games like today where he's had a good game. Games like Luton. Games like I remember when we played Spurs, he was good that game as well. There's a few examples I can give this year, you know, where he's been good. So big him up as well. Do you know what I mean? But honestly, bro, right now, I'm gassed today. I'm gassed because we scored a lot of goals. They were good goals as well. You know, I've seen some patterns today. I've seen some good football. I said before the game, I want to see Madueke and Mudryk start this game. And you guys saw exactly why I wanted them to start, because they were both running at their fullbacks. Yeah, running at their fullbacks. Madueke was giving Yarmolenko problems on that side from early doors. Early doors. You know, Mudryk on the left-hand side as well. I mean, in parts, he kept ghosting in and out of the game. And in the second half, you know, it was a good decision to take him off. But in certain parts, you know, when he was running that guy, on the other side and chopping it back, his little smart passes, you know, even for Palmer's second goal as well, he was involved in that heavily. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's exactly what I wanted. I wanted to stretch the pitch a little bit more. I thought Everton would put up more of a low block. I thought Everton would put up more of a low block. But, you know, today they actually wanted to come out and play. And it burnt them. Because like I said, our players are more technical than these guys. You know, a lot more technical than these guys. So I want to bop them off the park. And that's exactly what we did. You know, I don't come on here acting as if I'm a coach or I know more than people that have worked in the game. But I'm sorry, these are just the basics of football. Yeah, you put the best players that you've got in the best positions that they play in, right? And ultimately, that should usually mean that your team plays better. Do you know what I'm saying? It's no surprise today that Cole Palmer in the 10 was linking the attack because he knows how to play that role. He's not slipping every time he gets the ball in a half turn. You know, he's not hesitant with his passing and his decision making. His weight of pass ain't off. His finishing more time, it went in today. Perfect hat-trick in the first half. You know what I'm saying? What Cole Palmer is doing right now is not normal. This is not normal. This is a guy, yeah, that when we signed him in the summer was getting cooked. We were getting cooked. Oh, Chelsea, you've got to sign another young player. Oh, what's he going to do? City reject, this and that. And I kept persisting and I kept saying, I don't care what streams I was going on, whether people call me deluded, you know, all of this, all of that. I didn't care because I watched this guy at City and I said, this guy is a baller. And I tweeted it at the time. I said, Palmer is going to prove so many doubters wrong. So many doubters wrong this season. Look at this. Look at this. Do you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, listen, Cole Palmer, man. Yeah, first of all, that first goal, yeah. I had Terry the other day. I done a show with him live. Yeah, he tried to get onto me because I said people will pay money to go watch footballers like Cole Palmer. He tried to laugh and tried to cook me and say, "Oh, who's queuing up to go and watch Cole Palmer play football?" I said, "Bro, you're just being disingenuous now because when you watch this guy and you see how skillful he is and certain things he does that you can't teach, you can't coach, serious. That first goal was unbelievable. The technique." Man said he put it through his legs first, you know, got it back, you know, did the little drag pass that he did there, got it back again from Jackson, left foot, bottom bins. Pickford nowhere near it with his little T-Rex arms. Yeah? And that's the little chemistry that I said before in my preview as well. I spoke about it between him and Jackson. They've got nice little chemistry. They understand each other's game. Do you know what I mean? Jackson, another assist. Another assist. We'll get onto his goal in a sec because there's so many goals to talk about. You know, Cole Palmer's second goal, like I said, you know, the play on that left-hand side was amazing. Brilliant football on that side. And then, of course, Cole Palmer anticipates it best. And that's why I love him centrally, because he knows how to make them late runs. You know, he knows how to crush the box properly. Do you know what I'm saying? That was within, what, 18 minutes. Then the third goal. This is a guy that his football IQ is just unbelievable. Yeah? Unbelievable. Because he pressed Pickford at the right time. He didn't make it obvious that he was going to try pressing, right? But he read the situation and he smelt the danger. That's what you've got to do in that position as a 10. You've got to be quick thinking and smell the danger. Yeah, if I can get my words out. And he smelt the danger, right? On his right foot. You know what I'm saying? Perfect hat-trick. Perfect hat-trick. Left foot, right foot. You get me? Yeah, and penalty. Do you know what I'm saying? And then for Jackson's goal as well. You see what I'm saying? There's just so many goals that I'm going through right now. I can't believe this. I know we score goals, but we didn't even leak goals today. We didn't concede today. This is mad. This is mad. This is what these lot are doing to me, bro. Yeah? The fourth goal for Jackson, nice bit of play from Palmer. That pass was brilliant to Cucurella. Cucurella didn't even realize how good the pass was because he thought it went off. I saw him like looking to run back and he's realized, oh shit, the ball's still on the pitch. Nice pass from him as well to Jackson. But Jackson, that touch and then the finish, brilliant. Brilliant, man. Brilliant, bruv. And the fifth goal, obviously the penalty was definitely a clear pen for the fifth, you know. And then man like Jimmy Hopkins. Yeah, if you know about Bully, you know about Jimmy Hopkins. He comes off the bench with his black boots, buzz cut, you know, fade. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Chilwell, I don't know why he came on that left wing. Because you had Tyreek George on the bench. We're 5-0 up. Come on, Tyreek George has been cooking in the academy. I see clips of this guy just doing man up all the time. You know what I'm saying? So it was a bit mad that he brought on Chilwell, which didn't really make any sense. I know he took the shot where man like Jimmy Hopkins scored from, yeah, but come on, man. That's where I'm looking at it. Like, come on. You know, Washington, for example, he could have brought him on a little bit earlier as well, because Jackson's on the if he gets another yellow card, he's gonna miss 2 games. Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Then he finishes off with the 6th goal. Yeah, good goal as well. Nice celebration. I like how shameless that was because we're 6 goals up. Do you know what I mean? But this is what I want to see from the manager, from the players. Being clinical in front of goal. You know, playing people in their best position. Again, Gallagher, we have to excuse it today because Enzo wasn't there. Yeah, and I expected him to start in that pivot and he played well today, but I don't want to see him there again. You know, I want to see Enzo back in that pivot and I want to see a proper 10 back in that 10. Madueke keeps his place. Mudryk keeps his place. Let them keep cooking. Let them keep building chemistry. Let them keep learning the league. Let them keep learning about themselves. Not every day chopping and changing. Do you know what I'm saying? But I'm happy. I'm happy with today's performance because we've got a big game coming up at the weekend. Man City at Wembley. You know, there's no way I'm trying to go into that game low on confidence because these are young players. And these lot really need to relax, yeah, and stop being such delinquents, bruv. Stop being such delinquents when it comes to these penalties. Yeah, Cole Palmer is our penalty taker. It don't matter how many goals we've scored, unless he literally comes to you and says, "Yo, take it." Don't go anywhere near it, bro. Leave the ball alone. It's embarrassing. It's so embarrassing when I'm seeing guys fighting for a pen when you can clearly see that you're not the penalty taker. Do you know what I mean? Poch really needs to nip that in the bud. He really needs to nip it on the bud. I'm disappointed in Madueke because I think he had a good performance to be doing that, and the Jackson as well to be doing that. You man should know better, man. You're not. I know they're kids, but you're not 15. You're not 14. You're still adults. Do you know what I'm saying? But we moved, man. We moved because, like I said before the game, I wasn't confident. You know, we didn't beat Everton in 5 games, or beat Everton once in 5 games. Like I said, last season, you know, early on in the season, they beat us 2-0. And I would beat them 6-0. Let me even check this. Yeah, we cleared them on everything, man. Possession, we kept the ball well. Had more shots on target, had more shots. At the back as well, I want to big up Thiago Silva and Chalobah. I thought they were good. You know, I wasn't looking at the game today thinking, raw, I'm getting scared. I think Gusto was a little bit nervous at the beginning of the game, but he grew into the game. And that could have ended horribly, to be honest with you, if we conceded first, because you know how these man, their mentality is all over the place because they're kids, right? But I thought Silva and Chalobah had a very good game, and they need to keep their place. Yeah, I don't want to see Disasi come back in. Let Chalobah keep his place with Silva because he's a little bit quicker than Disasi. Do you know what I mean? And for me, they're both squad players anyway. There's not much in terms of the quality. I think Disasi's got a better passing range, but Chalobah, he covers ground a lot quicker. Do you know what I mean? That's why he's better at right back as well. Do you know what I'm saying? But let me know your thoughts, man, in the comments, man. Let me know how you lot are feeling after that, because I did not expect that. I wasn't confident before the game, like I've said. Massive win, big win, man. Yeah, it was nice. It was nice to see. But listen, love people and big up every time, man.